Crisis Management, written by Probusinesseducation, narrated by Tracy Tupman. Preface. Crisis management can be attributed to an array of strategies to cope with a catastrophic happening undertaken by an individual or an organization. A crisis happens to disrupt business functionalities that threaten to jeopardize human efforts and image and adversely affects the financial growth. To manage any crisis successfully, people are expected to venture upon an exhaustive mechanism which is almost beyond the reach of a majority of public management entities. However, many crisis management agencies are exceptionally equipped with communication acumen, with a plethora of experience in the realm of social media, public relations, last but not the least, and managing the promotion of image building. Though these approaches alone could have materialized in the past, the actions will not suffice in the future takeaways in the backdrop of intricacies of modernization. In order to handle a crisis that slows down its effect on individual credibility, businesses also need to have a broad comprehension of the search engine reputation management doctrines. Summary. The term crisis, derived from the Greek viz. Crisis, and the plural being crises, is any occurrence that leads or is suspected to lead to an unbalanced and critical situation that affects a person, group, culture, or an entire community. Crises are considered negative changes in social, environmental, security, political, or economic matters, especially when they arise suddenly, with little or no indication. Quite simply, it is a term that means a testing time, or an emergency in the offing. Crisis is often related to the notion of emotional strain, and is used to imply an experience of apprehension or hardship. Crisis is usually the state of a complex system, society, economy, family. One should remember that straightforward frameworks are not undergoing crises. When the system works badly, one should think about a crisis of ethical values, an economic or political disaster, but not a machine disruption. The system in question is still up and running, and does not spread eagle. An immediate ruling is needed to prevent additional dissolution of the system, but the causes of the instability are not recognized. The causes are far too many, or undetermined, that a reasonable, educated choice to reverse the scenario is difficult to make. There are several distinguishing features to a crisis. Selnow, Ulmer, and Seeger.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?